Skål Vikings. I'm sat here with a lovely Danish beer, Tuborg Classic. I can highly recommend it if you visit our lovely country. Right, I wanted to give you a quick update on how things are going with our game. So, great news. Earlier this week, we pressed the button at the factory and we've now gone to mass production. This is a huge step and very exciting for us. It's taken a little bit longer than expected because we decided to just be super extra safe and get the last samples sent and produced physically rather than just reviewing the files digitally. It's turned out to be a good idea. So I'm going to show you what the samples that we've had and then tell you about the next steps. Right, let's kick off with the game. Here we go. This is the final version. It's looking super gorgeous, spectacular even, I might say. Really pleased with the build quality. It looks a bit like the last version we had, except it's grown a little bit. It's got a little bit longer, taller, wider, and everything. So now everything is gorgeous. Let's have a look inside. So we've got the finger holes on the side so we can open it nice and easily. And it's a super sturdy box with this lovely black inner lining. So yeah, gorgeous. These are the same as before. We've got our sheets, instruction sheets, and our quick start guide. So you don't really have to read the instructions. You can just have a look at this and dive in. So inside, basically it's just got a little bit bigger. The plastic insert is now tall enough that the cards don't scoot from one side to the other. Obviously, we don't want that to happen. And there's a better space for getting the cards out. Even people with slightly fatter fingers than I've got will easily be able to grab the cards and get them out. Plus, that gives a bit of extra space for people who sleeve their cards, which is a good thing. Apart from that, the cards themselves, they are gorgeous as always. Look at that nice quality. Not really much to say except that the text on the cards, for example, this help card, it's got a lot easier to read because we went from a dark brown to a 100% black text, and that really helps throughout the whole process. So something like my Fenrir is looking pretty mean, yeah, and you can easily read what it says on the card. So that's all really good. Yeah, as you can see, this will be cellophane wrapped. The box itself will be cellophane wrapped, so it'll be nice and protected when you get it. So that's the game. We are really happy with that. It's turned out fantastic. So, but that's not the only thing that we had in the pipeline. We also have some playmats. So let's have a look at those. Here we have the central game mat. So this is the box. It's more like what you would meet if you're buying a pair of shoes or something like that. It's nicely printed, but it's not quite the same build quality as the actual game itself, which is this really sort of sturdy cardboard. This is it's more of a corrugated cardboard, but it's real nice. So this is the central game mat, and let's have a look inside. I'm going to show you the back. All looking lovely. And inside here we have our neoprene mat. Yes, looking wicked. Space for your cards, you know where to put them. It's going to look great on the table, and it's nice and easy to pick the cards up off it and stuff. It looks fantastic. It's light, but it's not overly light. It lays nicely down. It's exactly as we wanted it to be, and it folds up nicely back into the box. So that's the game mat. Yeah, over here. Then we have the player mats, also the same build quality as the central mat, And the same idea. As you can see, there's the 5 designs that you guys helped choose. Let's have a look at them. Open it up. Here we have 5. We have the Snecka, the Longhouse, Village, Fleet, and the Throne. Bad boy. So yeah, so these you put in front of the players, and also a good way to organise your cards. And yeah, they're gorgeous as well, gotta say. So that's the play, and that is the central game map. Just pop that back in there. So the other thing about these is we've designed it so that they actually pack a bit flatter than I mean, some game mats, they come in these sort of more like a tube. But what we've decided to do is to design it so that the size of the game matches the size of the game mats here. Plus this fella is also, it's a little bit flatter, it's not quite as tall, but basically when you put it on your shelf, you can arrange it like this if you like. Maybe the other way around, I can't remember how the logos go. Yeah, it's probably like that. You want to pop it on your shelf, and then we've also made sure that this is 30 centimeters so that it fits nicely in your Kallax if you've got one of those things. Right, I might have lost half of you by now, but anyway, let's keep going. What's next? So these are now being produced in the factory in China. Longpack is our manufacturing partner. There's a Chinese New Year, so it slows down production a little bit, and I'll be getting an update on when I can expect to get the next samples of the actual manufactured version. I think it will be in about 4 weeks or so. After that, there'll be a couple of weeks to pack it all together, and then we start to think about shipping from China up through the Suez Canal past stuck ships and things like that. Yeah, but things are moving along, which is great. Yeah, so the next thing I'm looking at is doing the pins, which was also a part of our Kickstarter. And I'll be ordering these from a different company probably. So I've been sent some samples of some sort of sample pins, which are looking really good. And we have revisited the design. So these are the Gods pins. There's those 6. And they come with a butterfly clip, which will give you an idea of the size. We've actually made them a bit bigger because the original size that we thought was going to be good doesn't really work as well. We figure it's going to be better when they just get a little bit bigger. So there's the shields, and there's the design of the gods, and then we're probably going to get a few extra thrown in. So apart from that, we've been getting the pledge manager ready, where people are going to be able to order copies, order extra stuff. That will be up and running once we've got the final numbers on shipping, how much it's actually going to cost to send out to people. But I'll be sending an update out about that later. So yeah, it's all looking pretty good, and it's exciting and really, really, really cool to have got this far. Look forward to getting it out to you ASAP. It's cool.